start the fight, breaking down the walls in the dead of night. I don't come for peace, I come for the storm. Fanboys melt quick when the truth gets warm. All content's high, I'm collecting those tears. Just got started, but I'm cutting through fears. I'm not here for brand deals, I'm not for sale. I expose your lies, rip off the veil.
Hey everyone, I am extremely sorry about this week. I understand that a lot of people did not like the compilation. Some people did, they didn't mind them. But you gotta understand, this week, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff to react to. The assault content was very lacking. I did what I could. You know, when it comes to doing the scripted stuff like the reviews, that stuff takes me an extremely long time to do, so it's hard for me to do 2 videos a day like that. So I thought it was better than nothing at all. But don't you worry, for the rest of the weekend, oh, we got some great content coming your way. And for this video, it's none other than Nintendo Prime on his podcast, and we got a newcomer to the place. And oh boy, does it get a little heated. They triggered me internally so damn bad. Let's get into this reaction.
I don't think Nintendo's doing a free update for Mario Kart World.
Oh, neither do I. But why would they when they have fans like you running out and buying this game left and right?
I've been on record saying this because look, I know we don't like this side of companies, but Nintendo's on top.
I personally don't think you care that much. I don't like how they're acting. You know, Nintendo went from being the family-friendly console, the budget option, being a very pro-consumer type thing, and now look at what they're doing. They're giving you games like Mario Kart World that's way overpriced, isn't worth the price whatsoever, and from the stuff I've been hearing about Donkey Kong Bonanza with all those performance issues, if that is true, because I've seen some of the clips, there's no way they sat there and gave that game, not these people, but the people that are online giving this game a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. There's no way that you included those performance issues and the price into that review.
They like making money. All the bitching online has not slowed down sales one bit. They're selling every fucking system and every copy of Mario Kart. I haven't even seen a Mario Kart World on a store shelf.
You're completely correct that it didn't work, but guess what did work? How about Sega with the game key card? Because we didn't listen to you. We pushed back, we fought, we bitched and whined like you're saying, and we got shit changed. You didn't do nothing to help that situation out. Unfortunately, you guys ruined the situation when it came to Mario Kart World. You guys ran out and bought it knowing that it wasn't worth that price that they wanted for it. Regardless if you got it in a bundle or not, you knew what you were doing and you sat there and didn't care. Good job.
Like, they can't keep the thing in stock. It's selling out, and that's not even counting the bundle. Like, it's insane.
I blame you people for that. You guys are severely a bad influence upon the community.
So they have no reason other than just to calm down the internet, but the internet's not their main consumer base. We make up a very small, minute part of the people that actually buy Mario Kart World.
What do you mean we? You guys aren't even really whining and complaining about it. You might have done it after the fact. Yeah, you did a little bit, but before the game even came out, a lot of you guys were refusing to even sit there and say if it was worth it or not. You were like, oh, we got to wait for the game to come out. Newsflash, no game is worth $80.
You know, 70 million people bought Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There's not 70 million people bitching about Mario Kart World.
No, but there should be, or at least a half of that at least. But unfortunately, when you got YouTubers or influencers, whatever you want to call them, that are hyping this game up, talking about how fun it is, ignoring the negatives about it, ignoring the overpriced BS, you're getting people hyped up for it, you get them all excited. Of course you see what's going to happen.
Was 200cc not a free update for 8 Deluxe though? Was that not a free update? I'm pretty sure it was.
New guy, I understand that you're a guest, but you need to calm down. You will have your turn. Do not interrupt Primey. I got your back, Primey. Continue.
It was
I'm
free.
pretty sure
It was free.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Sure.
Which is why I'm in agreement. I don't think content will be free. I think this free update, whatever they're going to do, is
It's
beyond
quality.
200. Yes.
I mean, why would they? I don't think they're going to give really anything for free. I will be very surprised. I mean, after how many copies I've sold, charging at $80, the least they can do is give you some free tracks or free characters or something free. That's the least they could do. But no, why would they when you guys are all running out to be able to buy this overpriced slop of a game, and they're going to continue to treat you like this? You guys don't see it.
Yeah.
Right. I think that aspect of it, they have a track record of doing. Like, I agree there's no reason for them to do it.
Well, that's what you get for thinking. There is no way that Nintendo would do that. And yes, before, Nintendo did have a track record for doing stuff like that. But Nintendo never had a track record, at least in modern times, to sit here and overprice games like they're doing now.
But I think they have a track record of doing it, which is why I think it's going to happen. But I'm in agreement that like any other extra courses or characters or stuff like that, like that will be paid.
Oh yeah, they're probably going to come out with their first Burster course, maybe with one extra character that we all want. And they're going to be like $40, please. They're going to continue to be like through this whole generation of F you, give me money.
But I don't think that's happening yet. I think they're going to wait a couple months and buy a little bit of time.
This is the Nintendo that I always remind people did something in 2017 that pissed me off.
Really? I wonder if you fought against it. I'm going to take a wild guess that you didn't, but about 8 years ago, the old Prime was actually pretty pro-consumer. I don't know what happened between now and then, but he actually stood up for the consumer. You do not believe me? Go look up the debate that he did with Player Essence, and that will show you.
They put Master Mode in Breath of the Wild behind paid DLC when it's always been free.
That's true.
Which is ridiculous. That's like putting New Game Plus behind DLC or something. Which games have done that? I'm pretty certain that Sega did that with one of their games.
So that was back then when they didn't know what Switch was going to be. They know what Switch 2 is going to be. This is new leadership who likes numbers.
Yeah, and that's BS that they did that. But unfortunately, not enough people stood up against it and fought back. Now, I didn't know about that back then, but also I didn't have a YouTube channel.
I just kind of think they're done doing that kind of stuff. That was very early in Switch's gen that they were like, let's be nice. We're trying to bounce back from Wii. They're not trying to bounce back from anything.
Oh, yes, trust me. We know that Nintendo's not like that before. We know Nintendo's not going to give us some freebies or treat us good anymore. For crying out loud, they overpriced Mario Kart World. From what I've been seeing, they might have overpriced Donkey Kong Bonanza, and they overpriced that Welcome Tour BS crap. The only thing that they have fairly priced was Fast Fusion. I will stand by that game. That game is phenomenal and worth every damn penny.
Master Mode was not free in any other previous Zelda.
Skyward Sword.
Was Master Mode free in the original
Yeah,
series?
hero mode in the game. Yeah.
Oh, hero mode, there is. Because I was going to say, what's like
the Ocarina of Time one?
That's the one I'm thinking, where it was like on a paid separate disc.
Yeah, and there's no way that they're going to give those modes for free anymore. Why should they? The fans are willing to sit here and pay for them. You know, I've said this many of times before. Nintendo fans have fight in them when it comes to third party. But when it comes to Nintendo, they absolutely have no fight in them. And it's ridiculous. And I am going to sit here and teach the Nintendo community how to actually have some fight in them. They're being failed by a lot of the Nintendo YouTubers because a lot of them have forgot what standards and quality is. So I will lead the way now.
That was separate, but then when they put it on 3DS, it was included.
I gotcha.
Yeah. They started that from 3DS on forward. They started including that extra difficulty mode.
I see.
Which is what they should have done in Breath of the Wild.
And then we got to this game, and everyone's like, "Why the fuck are we paying for that? Why is it just here day one? Oh, it's part of the. You gotta pay for that.
It was part of the expansion pass.
It's weird.
And did you pay for it, Primey? I have a feeling you did. You are a huge Zelda fan, after all.
Yeah. I would counterpoint that though, and say if you look at like even with the expansion pass and like the benefits they've been adding to it and stuff, even having it where it's been like there's no reason that they need to be like if you own both the Zelda games, you get Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild for Switch 2 editions. Like there's no reason for them to do that either, and yet they do it.
Because they get to overcharge them. For crying out loud, they literally take a game that's over 8 years old, and if you want to have everything, you got to pay well above $80 for it. It is ridiculous.
Right, and you could buy the $10 upgrade or whatever if you already have the physical or the older version. But like there was no beneficial reason on day one of their system to be like, you are getting 2 free versions of our highest rated, best-selling Zelda games ever.
Are you getting them for free? I'm pretty certain if you get the NOS, all you're getting is the updated pack for free, and that's it.
Day one. And they did it. For anyone who was an expansion pass user, they're like, they did it for free. Completely.
Are you talking about the Switch 2 edition for Zelda, right?
Yeah, the Switch 2 editions for Zelda.
Okay. Well, sure. Those are customers that they already got money from.
And they also want to get more people on that subscription service because do you understand that subscription service costs them very little money to even upkeep? We all know, well, I don't know if I physically know, but it's rumored that they're using emulation. So if it's true, it's not like the NOS thing really costs them that much damn money. And the more people buy into it, it's almost like free money for them when it comes down to it. So yeah, they'll sit there and add some stuff to get people to get it every once in a while, but it's not like it's really something worth getting.
It's just they're just knocking $10 off for them. That's all those upgrades are, $10.
Okay, but again, counterpoint to this: if the majority of people playing 200cc, right, for Mario Kart, are not playing that single player, they're playing 200cc online with their friends.
Roger, new guy. Sorry. Okay, I'll just refer to you as a new guy. Do you understand this is the same company that took away that Grand Prix mode type thing online that everybody was loving where you randomized it? Do you actually think they're going to care to give you 200cc for free? They should after overpricing the game, but I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to include it in that first booster course pass.
The only way to play online on a Switch is to have an NSO subscription. So already, like, that is their added thing. If that's the direction you want to go in, I think their added thing is, look, you're already paying for online. So throwing 200cc in there, to be honest, it's probably already in the game.
You know, I'm wondering if the reason why they don't have 200cc, I wonder if it's going to have the ghosting effect, because they do talk about games being super fast, super slow or something. So I wonder if that's the reason why.
And they just got to do something to unlock it. But it's probably already there. So, like, to me, the idea of doing it is like a little added benefit. Helps with the optics, but I don't think they planned for the optics, which I think was your counter argument in saying that, like, Nintendo doesn't need to. They're not going to, like, kowtow to the internet.
Okay, new guy. You have been covering Nintendo content for how long? You have seen what they're starting to become. Do you truly actually believe that Nintendo actually cares now? Do you truly actually think Nintendo is going to give anything away for free? For crying out loud, a game that would normally be a pack-in title like Welcome Tour, they're charging you for. And at worst, to be able to fully complete that game, you have to go buy a Pro Controller, which even though the Pro Controller is a little overpriced, it's still kind of worth getting. But you got to get that piece of shit camera that is awful. I find it ugly. I don't know why people sit there and say that it looks good, but it's awful, low quality. But if you want to complete that game, you have to go out and buy it. And you actually think they're going to be like, oh, here, we're going to give you 200cc for free, just as a free update? Yeah, I don't think so.
Which is true. They're not going to.
I think they're going to give everyone what they want. I think like there's going to be a new mode they add that has just 3-lap courses. It'll be a brand new mode. Because like when they pissed people off with that, they were just fixing a bug to put that mode the way it was intended to be.
Yeah, they're probably going to make a mode for it. They're probably going to sit here, throw the 200cc in, and I don't think it's going to be free. I think they're going to make you guys pay for it.
But maybe because they saw how popular it was, they already were getting a mode ready to go. But that'll be part of DLC, which might piss people off.
Oh, it will. And maybe you'll complain a little bit about it, but I have a strong feeling you're going to buy it anyways.
But it is what it is. If you want to play the competitive stuff, you're going to buy the DLC. And let's be honest, most people that bought Mario Kart World, we're always going to get the DLC, especially if it is.
No, it's not. It is what it is. It's called You Fight Back. You can change stuff. Look at what's going on with Sonic Cross Worlds. They were going to put that on a game key card, and most of us fought back against it. We whined, we complained. Some people held the line against buying game key cards. We know you didn't. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to get into this in the next video. I'm doing another video especially about that one because you triggered me a little bit in that video, Primey.
A roadmap DLC. Where we're talking about this is roadmapped over the next 2-3 years. You spend $40 or hope it's not 40, but it might be what they charge based on charging 80.
Ha, $40 for 2 to 3 years. Are you kidding me? They're probably going to do multiple DLC packs, probably charging $40 a pop.
And people might be like, oh, this fucking sucks. But then Nintendo's like, yeah, but we got like new updates coming every 3 months for the next 2-3 years. People are going to be like, fucking bullshit, but also we're getting a lot of content. Then people, oh, that content should have been in an $80 game.
No. Don't try to act like I know what you're doing. You're trying to make it seem like that the people who were complaining about it went out and bought it. No, not all of us did. I didn't bend the knee. Don't you dare try to act like this, Primey.
No one's going to give a fuck, and it's going to go off to sell millions and millions and millions. And maybe expansion pass members, maybe get lucky and get it for free.
You want to make a wager on that one, Primey?
Like they did with the Mario Kart 8, and that'll be like their counter argument is, hey, you don't have to spend 40, just be an expansion pass member.
Prime, they're charging $80 for the game already. How do you think charging another $40 is acceptable already? Because I guarantee you, they're going to do multiple booster packs. I do not think they're going to do like $40 for one whole thing. Why would they? They know you guys will eat it up. I bet they could charge $40 per. Okay, this might be stretching a little bit. Maybe then you guys will finally find some fight if they did that. But I guarantee you, they could charge $10 per extra track and you guys would buy it.
I think it's important that they put it on expansion pass. I think Nintendo wants to grow NSO subscribers. They want to incentivize people to stay subscribed.
That's the
push. I think it's a business win as well as like a good grace for your fans.
I agree, Birdie. Good. At least someone on that panel sits there and actually has some damn common sense a little bit. Well, more than a little bit. Shout out to Birdie.
And it will definitely be on expansion pass. Whatever the big DLC thing they do, it'll be on there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was the point of putting the Zelda ones on there.
Most likely they put the Zelda ones on there because they knew that it wasn't worth it.
But it is notable that, like, the reason that I feel like, one, Nintendo didn't plan for the backlash, so they're not planning to give anything for free. Two, they don't have to give anything for free because everything is selling out. They have no reason to do it other than internet backlash. And I don't know that Nintendo's ever cared about internet backlash because sales are everything.
Agreed, Primey. That's one of the smartest things you said this whole damn video. Yes, they only care about sales. That's why we all should have grouped together and we could have put Nintendo back in their place.
And look, all the internet backlash in the world. Now everyone's saying Donkey Kong Bonanza is a must get. Buy a Switch 2. Right. Meanwhile, you're going to buy a bundle. You're going to get Mario Kart as well. So like everything's working out in their favor.
That's because you got a bunch of people who are disingenuous with their reviews and the rest of them don't understand what quality and standards are. Now, this is all based upon rumors. I haven't physically played the game. I have seen clips of it and it does look like it has some severe performance issues. So there is no way that game is a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 for a $70 game to have those performance types of issues.
And slowly people are they're like, hey, as long as we get more games out, people will stop talking about the backlash of Mario Kart World. It's just a game everyone has.
I will never stop talking about how Mario Kart World is an overpriced slop. You best believe that one, Primey.
70 isn't all you got to spend if you want all the content. And that now it's 90. That's where the people started talking about the 9. Now it's $90 if you want everything. And it's like, why didn't they include that in 8 years later? That makes no sense. Everyone else includes it in. They bundle it in at this point. Nintendo didn't. Why? Because they like money.
Very true. And you people sat there and allowed them to get away with it. Like I keep saying, you guys have no fight in you when it comes to Nintendo themselves. They could have charged that for $120 and you guys would have accepted it.
And it sucks thinking about that. This is the greedy side of Nintendo that sucks and we don't like talking about on this show.
I like it. Raise the price, bro. I don't care.
The fucking hell you will. Don't you dare sit here and give Nintendo more ideas. Don't you tell them to raise the damn price.
Yeah,
raise the price. Get your money up. Raise the price. I don't care.
Oh, get your bag
I don't care.
up.
I really don't care. It's the one aspect of like the current conversation.
Of course you don't care. Why would you? You're sitting there at 500,000 subscribers because I just checked out your channel. Trust me, you're on my shit list now. Just you wait for more videos coming on you now. Sorry, Primey, he brought this one upon himself. You should explain to him how things work around here.
Where people are mad about it, and I'm like, look, it's Nintendo. I don't care. There's no amount of bitching and moaning of people saying they're because like you just said, everything you just said, everyone who said they were never gonna buy the games, they ended up buying Mario Kart World anyway. They bought it anyway.
The fuck we did? I didn't go out and buy it. Don't you sit here and act like we all sat there and bought it. Yes, there were some like Dreamcast guy and that one guy that's from India, I think. I can't remember his damn name, but he went out and did it. But those are completely different people. Don't say we all did it.
So realistically, unless you actually show that you're strong and you're going to stand by it and not buy the system and not comply, then that's fine.
Yep.
But if you're going to cry for 3 months about the fact that this game is $80 and then still buy the thing anyway.
Or you could sit here complain about the game being overpriced and not buy it like I did. I never will buy Mario Kart World. I promise you, you will not have to worry about me buying that. Unless they lower that base price down to like 60, maybe I will think about buying it. But I am not going to be buying it while that $80 price point is still there.
I have no sympathy for you, and you have no say in this conversation. You literally don't matter. So
yeah.
Shit, the fucking hell we don't matter. Plenty of us matter. Every voice matters, sir. Well, maybe not every voice, but you know what I mean. I didn't sit here and bend the knee like you did. I didn't sit here and run out and accept these terrible price points. Don't you dare try to group us all in like this.
This is like just blasting people like some ordinary gamers who went on a parade about how anti-consumer and all this, then fucking bought
anyway.
day one.
Exactly, day one. That's my point. Exactly.
He didn't say anything, but someone saw it in the background of his video, so then he had to say something about it, how he's a hypocrite.
Oh, I think that's the guy who you're talking about, the guy from India. And you can't forget Dreamcast guy, Primey. Come on, he's one of the biggest ones of all.
And it's like you were trying to hide it too. Like that's even worse.
Yeah, exactly. It's like no, I would never buy this. Meanwhile, he's out day one getting it. It's like, come on.
Number one Nintendo Prime hater, ABS, and best friend of Graphic. He's now reviewing Switch 2 games right now.
Birdie, you notice how he said that? That man, he got a little heat behind that one. I think he's just jealous that me and you became friends. Primey, are you starting to feel like a third wheel now all of a sudden? Don't worry, we won't leave you behind. I will still treat you as a rival, and Birdie will still treat you as a friend. Don't worry, we will have a kumbaya moment one day. And yes, I did sit here and give a review on Mario Kart World because no one else was giving a fair review. Everybody was being well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people were being disingenuous when it came to that damn review. The ones that were giving that game a 9, a 10, an 8 were definitely not including the $80 price point. And then when it came to Fast Fusion, yeah, I sat there and chose it. It was the only game so far that I really wanted to play. But guess what? Those aren't the only reviews I did. I did a Doom the Dark Ages review. I noticed you're not pointing that one out. I'm also going to do a South by Midnight one soon. I just finished that game. You know, it just makes sense. I'm a gaming channel. I used to do game reviews. I'm back on doing game reviews again, also with my salt content. Don't worry, Primey, I won't forget you.
Literally reviewing them on a system he said is anti-consumer and no one should buy.
Right.
Okay, let's get the facts straight, Primey. Unless you have proof that I've ever said you shouldn't buy the system, I will gladly sit here and accept that because I have never told people to not buy the system. I told people don't pre-order the system, which I didn't do. I sat there and said you shouldn't buy Mario Kart World, which I didn't do. I also said that you shouldn't buy the overpriced tech demo that should have been packed in, which I did not do. So I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to paint me as this person that's not credible. You're trying to paint me like, oh, he goes against what he says. No, not at all. I sat there and said I was very open and honest since the beginning. I said I was going to buy a pre-owned one so Nintendo doesn't get my money, which is what I did. So please tell me, Primey, how am I you're trying to paint me as this hypocrite. How am I a hypocrite?
It is what it is. People just... That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm thinking Nintendo just doesn't give a fuck. We're worth more than we've ever been worth. Everything we do is selling. Our latest game is gold. Everyone's talking about how amazing it is.
That's because a lot of them are being disingenuous. And again, I don't physically know if it's as bad as as some people are making it out to be. I don't know if it's as good as a lot of people are trying to make it out to be. I am renting it on GameFly once it comes in because I'm a cheap person. I will sit here and continue to use GameFly, but I will try it out. I will give it a review and you will all know what I think about it.
Our first one in 26 years. Maybe this becomes a 15-20 million seller. People were excited when we dropped Splatoon Raiders. Wherever we do this direct, everyone's just going to be hyped. Everyone's going to stop talking about how we don't have third-party games. Here's the third-party game dump. Also, by the way,
I am pretty positive that if they stop getting third-party games, you'll probably start complaining because you so badly want them on your platform, and we both know why.
I just have to say this for all the channels. I know they're going to clip me talking about Nintendo doing all this crazy greedy shit. I actually want them to do any of it. Okay.
Yeah, all the same people who are going to get angry at you, they can clip me saying raise the price. I don't care. I'll pay $90 for Smash Brothers.
Oh, don't you two worry. I am definitely going to clip you. Now, Primey, I know that you don't want this stuff to happen, but the problem is you accept it. You still spend the money. So when you say these kind of things, it doesn't mean nothing to a lot of people. And to the new guy, oh, don't you worry. I will gladly clip you. I will gladly. But the thing is, I won't take you out of context. I will sit here and leave the whole thing entirety so people can make up their mind all they want to. You might get a little triggered. I hope you do. That's what you get for speaking out of line. And now it's time to read the members of the channel. We got Koros Objective, Maximilian Pegasus 88, Mad Fox 94, Watari, Shade Milkman, Oh No It's Justin, Brian Payne, Jay Wesby 65, Andy Ritz, Sea Stars Piplup, Cam, Ostrus Lane. And thank you so much for becoming part of the crew. And if you truly enjoy this content, why don't you think about becoming a member? It's only $1 a month. You get special emotes, badges, and you get a shout out at the end of each video until it becomes too long, and then it'll be turned into a credit roll. And also, I got an awesome merch lined up for you guys. I got amazing shirts, hoodies, I got coffee mugs, I got desk mats, I got a bunch of different kinds, so why don't you check it out also. And please like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, guys, stay vigilant.
You can cry in the comments, but you won't survive. Like and subscribe if you feel that vibe. We're hard